So, the trailer for this Steven Spielberg movie has released. It is called Disclosure, as the initial article I read, I believe last week, said. And I watched the trailer. I'm going to watch it here again. And look, this is a very intriguing movie. I'm trying to remember if there's any movie that's been done like this in a long time. I'm sure there has been, and maybe I just wasn't paying attention, but it seems like a cerebral thriller. Like this is really meant to get in your head, make you think, shock you. It might turn out to be a very enjoyable movie just if I'm just going on the trailer, because the trailer honestly looked pretty good. So let's get to this trailer and see what this Steven Spielberg movie is working with.
If you found out we weren't alone, if someone showed you.
Something that I was thinking about, and I think I was watching a Tyrone Magnus video and he mentioned this as well. And I was going through my mental Rolodex trying to think of all the Steven Spielberg movies just like offhand. Has he ever done anything in this vein? Like, this seems like a really, like, kind of, like it's meant to kind of creep you out a little bit. And I don't know if Steven Spielberg has ever done anything quite like this. I'm sure he has. I'm not aware of a movie he's done that way, but maybe it's just something that I missed, slipped through the cracks.
Proved it to you. Would that frighten you?
Good morning, Kansas City.
This scene right here.
Let's take a look at today.
Crazy.
Let's today is today's
like she's some alien speaking some other language. So if I had to guess, this is just me going on this trailer, looking at these clips. Maybe it's something like the aliens live among us. Some of us are aliens, unbeknownst to the rest of the population. It seems like this is the angle they're going with. It's probably going to be a really good movie.
People have a right to know the truth. It belongs to 7 billion people.
And now the title of the movie seems, it's making a lot more sense. Disclosure, right? You want to let the entire world know there's something going on that the powers that be have kept from us all, which I kind of thought when I read that initial article and I heard the title or the suspected title, I kind of figured this was the direction they were going in. So I'm not really surprised by this.
What is it?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. So I'm going to show you.
And I like the fact, so movies like this, like what did he show her? Obviously, something he showed her just completely rocked her world. Just like nothing is the same. And look, it's movies like this that get you to think. The trailer gets you to think in a way that you want to know, okay, well, what exactly happened? This is what a trailer is supposed to do. Get your interest peaked to now go and spend your hard-earned money and see the movie.
What are you gonna do?
Full disclosure to the whole world.
And I'll tell you what, you know what I wouldn't be surprised by? I would not be surprised if this movie is not what any of us think it is. If there's a huge twist, right? Like we're all looking at this and the first thing we're thinking is aliens, right? That's where your mind is taking you. And I could be completely wrong about this, but it would be dope if, even though that's where your mind is taking you, if the movie goes in such a different direction, like it was a misdirect. That would be dope. I'm not saying that that's what's happening, but if they do something like that, that would be fire. That would make this whole experience, the trailer and everything worth it.
All at once.
What's happening? Have they been taken over by something else? Are they lizard people?
People keep wondering,
Crop circles? Do they have powers?
encountering the unknown.
I have a feeling this is not gonna be what we expect.
They are starved for the truth.
Do you think there could be others?
Why would he make such a vast universe? Yet save it only for us?
So I've heard that question before. I'm a believer. For those of you who don't know, I have a Bible channel, and there's actually really an easy answer for that. Questions like that, I get it. I honestly, I do get it, and it seems like such a hard question to answer, but it's actually not that hard to answer. If you created something and you created certain parameters, your creation could ask, well, why would this human create this thing this way? Because you wanted to. It's really that simple. But anyway, I won't bore you with that. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. This looks fire. Summer 2026. So there was I was gonna say Variety, Hollywood Reporter article that came out, I guess, about this trailer dropping. Steven Spielberg Disclosure Day trailer revealed. Director returns to UFO genre. A first look at the legendary director's mysterious new film. Universal has revealed a first look at Disclosure Day, below the iconic director's first new movie since 2022, The Fabelmans. I never even seen that one. Disclosure returns the 78-year-old Oscar winner to the UFO genre, which he first helped bring into modern era with 1977's Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I forgot that was him. I knew about E.T., but I forgot about the Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Continue with 1980's to E.T., The Extraterrestrial, and 2005's War of the Worlds. I forgot about that one too. So yeah, this is right up his alley. The film, which was shot in and around New Jersey, has been kept far more under wraps than most Spielberg projects. The film's marketing effort kicked off with billboards in New York and Los Angeles bearing the tagline, "All will be disclosed." The new trailer is being launched in front of screenings of James Cameron's Avatar, Fire and Ash, which opens this week. People have a right to know the truth. It belongs to 7 billion people. Obviously, a quote from the movie. Josh O'Connor's character says in the teaser trailer, which, fair warning, doesn't actually show aliens or UFOs, but hints towards them in all sorts of ways. Another character intones, why would God make such a vast universe but save it only for us? Disclosure Day stars Emily Blunt, O'Connor, Colman Domingo, Colin Firth, Wyatt Russell, and Eve Hewson. The project also reunites the filmmaker with screenwriter David Koepp, Jurassic Park, War of the Worlds. During an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, we asked Koepp if the new film takes place in the same cinematic universe as the events of Close Encounters, to which he replied, like I'm going to answer that. I might have to go back to that movie because I forgot all about that movie, and it's been a long time since I've seen anything, even anything referring to that movie. Like I'm going to answer that. Sorry. Woodward, you're trying to trick me into confirming something that I don't want to confirm. The film's announcement has kicked up conspiracy theories online, especially given that Spielberg's works have long been seen by some in the UFO believer community as evidence that humanity is being very gradually, it seems, prepared for the U.S. government to disclose secrets about alien life. In interviews, Spielberg has long suggested he believes in extraterrestrial life. I don't believe we're alone in the universe, the director said. I think it's mathematically impossible that we are the only intelligent species in the cosmos. The film's subject matter is also very much in the current zeitgeist. Disclosure Day comes on the heels of a series of congressional hearings on UAP, or unidentified aerial phenomenon, and a buzzy and similarly titled documentary, The Age of Disclosure, which features current and former government officials claiming the U.S. airspace is repeatedly being violated by mysterious craft that can maneuver in inexplicable ways. Disclosure Day will release in theaters June 12th, 2026. This is probably, I'm not gonna guarantee, but I will tell you what I think. I would not be shocked in the slightest if this film right here turns out to be a blockbuster. I would not be shocked.